What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the thing. It freaking the technology, right? I'm an old man, so technology is my worst enemy. You know, we're getting up in there in the high 30s, and you know, that's when you start getting in your old ways, where you're like, no, I'm doing it my way. No, those kids don't know what they're talking about. You know, these Tiger Electronic games are way better. But hopefully everybody's having a great day. Big news today. There's some Mt. Gox repayment news. There's let's see, another DeFi hack, or no, excuse me, not DeFi, CeFi, because there's hardly ever any DeFi hacks unless there's a DeFi hack, right? Rugged or whatever. And obviously, what else we got? We got one more thing. Why didn't it? Ethereum. We got Ethereum. We got the Ethereum ETF. But there's nothing, you know. Ooh, your Ethereum ETF, cool. I don't know, you know, buy the rumor. What do you do after you buy the rumor and the news has been? So let's go check out the charts. There's not too much going on today except for those things. Here we go. Ethereum actually not doing too bad. You know, 1.11% up today. Look at that. You thought, you thought it would be just like every other time, and to sell the news, but guess what? Nope, not today. Probably tomorrow. That's just how it is, right? It sounds like you're in a cave. Okay, what is going on there now? I don't know. This is embarrassing. It's because my kids come in here, and I'm not trying to just blame everything on my kids, but literally I hold my kids. There's probably still spit on me because I hold my kids right before I stream, you know, trying to get the everything done. And you know, 5 minutes before, I'm like, can you take him to the wife? I'm like, hey, can you take the kids? And she's like, okay, sure. But usually they're like smashing things, you know, throwing things. Obviously, click the FX button. And, you know, I'm glad I looked at the chat and we didn't do the entire news section from a cave. You know, we were Osama bin Laden ourselves. We were Richard Harding ourselves. And there, you know, there we go. Sorry about that. That was my bad to everybody. Make your kids spit on you? Well, no, they don't make my kids. They just spit on me. When I'm holding them, they're like, blah, blah. You know, I don't know if you have kids, but that's all they do is just like spit, boogers. There's just everything, right? Every freaking, you know, they got pee on their hands. They got poop on their hands. One time my kid, you know, I thought they had chocolate on their fingers. Yeah, I didn't, never again will I be like, oh, let me just lick those off of, you know, let me just lick the chocolate off your fingers for you. That was a mistake. Never lick chocolate off of your 2-year-old daughter's fingers to clean it off, okay? Just go get a towel and wipe the chocolate off, because you'll be very unpleasantly surprised when you find out that it's not chocolate. So, Ethereum, if you guys didn't know, Ethereum 1.5% up today. Great job. What's that effect? I don't even know, dude. If I pressed it on, I don't know. What is this? At least I wasn't turned on to like girl gender, whatever that is. It was probably reverb. It looks like the reverb is turned all the way on. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, okay. $3,500 for Ethereum right now. Actually doing pretty good. And hey, at least they're not dying off. You know, sell the news. Or buy the rumor, sell the news, right? It looks like they're actually doing pretty good. It's Bitcoin. I think that Bitcoin went up for a couple days after that, and then you know, sold off pretty soon after that. So you know, we'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't know. Do I think that it is bullish? Of course, yeah. I think that it's entirely bullish for Ethereum to have an ETF. For many more reasons than just money coming in. It legitimizes this space. Right? If you're going to make Ethereum the thing that released as an ICO pretty much, and just pretty much like Pulsechain was launched, right? If we're looking at it, it launched, and Ethereum has a foundation, just like Cardano. Do I think that is bullish? Yeah, I think that it's really bullish for the space. Maybe they stop calling everything securities and play nice, right? That'd be nice. Let's look at Hex though. 6.00628 for a Hex right now. $223 for a T-share on Pulsechain and about 4.5 cents. Payout per. Look at this, guys. We're under a penny payout per T-share. $50 for a T-share, which if you stake it for 10 years, what is that by a third? 15 bucks? That's a little bit more than that. It's like 17 bucks for a T-share. $17 for a T-share, guys. That's how much it costs right now. If you stake it for 10 years, you got to say that. That is a long time. But if you have 17 bucks and you stake it for 10 years, that'll give you a T-share, right? So that's not too crazy. I'm not saying buy 1,000 or buy 1,000,000, which maybe you want to. But if you have a $17 lying around, you could buy a T-share over on eHex and stake it for 10 years. Bam. There you go. Let's see. 6.3 actually, it looks like for eHex or PHEX, excuse me, 1.0 or 001.4. That kind of sucks. $2.84 for incentive. I was, Freudian slip of where I think it's going. And what's 4 zeros, 2.7 for PulseX, 4 zeros, 4.9 for Pulsechain. It's down a little bit today. I think that everybody is anticipating Ethereum selling off. I think that with the presidential election going weird, right? Like there's just everybody was really hyped up because we thought that there was the Republicans who are pretty pro crypto are in the bag, but now the Democrats are coming back. You've all seen it, all right? So, and the Democrats are, some of them are starting to say, oh, well, we're going to be more crypto friendly. So whichever way, it sounds like it's going to be good for crypto. Unfortunately, I don't trust the people that are in power right now that are saying they're going to change it once they get elected again. It's like, no. The best time that we had the best time, it was 2019 to 2020, 2021. It was really good, and then then the SEC. As long as Gary Gensler, his goons, maybe give us actually some decent legislation, then we can talk. All right. Is it off? Tell me it's off. Okay, hopefully it's off. Yeah, it's off. I thought I was talking like that again. Now I'm gonna be scared about it every time. All right, well, Mt. Gox, guys. Mt. Gox repayments are underway. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, or maybe like last week. July 5th, I think it was when they were starting to talk about it. But they said that they were going to take a little bit of time to start doing the repayments. And this is why you see Bitcoin down today. Bitcoin down 2.5%. And as you can see, let's see, Mt. Gox began shifting funds on July 23rd, moving over 47,500 Bitcoin worth, almost $3.2 billion to two unknown addresses. Imagine having those keys. Sheesh. Its current holding now stands at around 42,744 Bitcoin. Apparently that wasn't correct. I don't know why they even put it in this article. Let's see. It established plans to promptly carry out repayments to creditors that seem well underway. Remember on July 5th, we talked about this. Apparently they are on it now. And let's see. Mt. Gox began preparing to repay creditors through Bitstamp, according to on-chain fund holding movement. So I guess it's all getting sent to Bitstamp. And but everybody was thinking that 99% of the people, the creditors, the people that were owed Bitcoin, would just sell. They were going to sell it, 99% of them. But apparently, according to this Reddit poll, at 467 votes, I'm sure that anybody could vote in this. But everybody said that they're not planning on selling any of their Bitcoin. Well, not anybody. 260 said 0 and 88 said 100%. Don't know how any of these guys got on this subreddit or if it's true. I don't believe that. I would say maybe 5%, right? Who's going to sit on their Bitcoin from however long it's been, and it's worth like millions, hundreds of millions now. And they're just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna save it for the next bull run. No, dude, I'm selling 100 million right now and I'm out. With the latest 3.2 billion in Bitcoin shifted out of Mt. Gox address, the tally amounts to $12 billion offloaded to creditors since July 16th. So there's $12 billion that is being offloaded into creditors, sir. So it's pretty astonishing that Bitcoin is actually keeping the price up to where it's at right now, because $12 billion, that's crazy. Man, I don't know. With volume of almost 190,000 Bitcoin moved in just 3 hours, Mt. Gox fund outflows contributed to 12 billion in volume movements as repayments proceeded as promised. So I don't know. I hope that this doesn't just wreck the markets. It's pretty funny that on the Ethereum ETF day is the exact same day that they start paying out all of these Mt. Gox coins. Couldn't have planned it any better, right? Well, yeah, let all those big boy investors start eating some of the slippage, you know. So we took a look at this a couple of weeks ago. House fails to override Biden's veto on nullifying SEC crypto rule. We took a look at this a little bit. This is kind of what I'm saying with the, you know, just realize, like, these people that are at the SEC right now, that are at our government, they're not pro crypto. So if they're saying they're pro crypto next time, we promise we'll be pro crypto next time. I'm like, no, dude, you're not. Like, again, I'm a one issue voter at this point. If you're going to be pro crypto, you're going to be cool with crypto, then I'm cool with you. If you're going to be like hating on crypto and then be like, but if you vote for me next time, I swear I'll be pro crypto. It's like, no, I'll vote for the other guy. And if he's not pro crypto, the next time I'll come back. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty lame. $1 billion is sent to Coinbase from the Ethereum Foundation. I made a joke. Some people did not find it a joke. I said, "Oh, Richard moving funds." You know, people were like, "Oh, Hexa was trying to get us to buy the bags." I don't even know what they're trying to say. It was literally a joke. I don't even get it. Like, if you didn't realize it was a joke, you're probably not here in the chat with us ever, because you've probably never hung out on the streams with us. Everybody in this chat probably would know it's a joke. Okay, so the people following me, I don't know, very touchy people. I mean, I get it. Red days, when we have red days on the charts, everybody becomes all touchy. And, you know, you say the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, I'm out of here. The Hexo doesn't know what he's talking about. He hates whatever. It's like, you guys are all touchy. I don't get it. So $1 billion moved to Coinbase institutional wallet. Apparently it's the Ethereum Foundation, which, you know, kind of freaks me out a little bit. They've got all of these creditors getting paid, and, you know, they've moved $1 billion to the Coinbase institutional. I don't know how much liquidity they have on over there anyway, and probably a lot is what I'm saying. I don't think $1 billion is going to tank the price that much, you know, but yeah, there's looks. I wish we were more bullish. Okay, I just want to be a lot more bullish. Okay, I just want it to end, guys. I just want it to end. Speaking of which, dYdX, the DeFi exchange website, hacked in DNS hijack attack. It says it's a DeFi attack, but or CFI. I've never used dYdX. Okay, I know it's a CFI or DY. It's DeFi, but apparently they can shut it off or DNS hijacking. So they pretty much, from what it looked like, is they made it from Squarespace. That's what it was, Squarespace. And somehow that the person got into their Squarespace account because they didn't have a two-factor authentication. And yeah, idiots. Okay, I don't know. This is why you've got to be. This is why it's amazing that Richard made it. I know, extra click. Everybody is all upset about the extra click. I get it. Okay, extra clicks suck. But guess what? That extra click makes it so if the website ever does get hacked, hex.com or go.hex.com or any of the other websites, guess what? you can just run it from your computer. And you don't have to worry about Squarespace multi-factor authentication that's gotten turned off. You know, Richard turns it off or something. Somebody hacks the website. Well, guess what? You can run it from your computer. You can unstake your own crypto from your computer. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So anybody that's crying about the extra click now, you're just cringing me out. Like way far too cringing. All right. Like, geez. Yeah, I mean, you can't be unburdened by what has been. All right, that is very true. All right, so beware. Yeah, I guess dYdX.exchange is still, it's back up. They restarted their browser, clear your cache. I don't know. Don't use this exchange, okay? Richard, last week or 2 weeks ago when they got hacked, or when a bunch of people got hacked, he said that this was one of these platforms that could be vulnerable to an attack. So maybe just use the things that Richard Hart makes and you don't get hacked. That's always good. Last but not least, we always love to hit this chart. Even people hate it. People love this chart, right? Here, let me turn off me. All right, well, look at it. Look at number 13 is. All right, lucky number 13. Where do you guys in the chat, everybody in the chat, I love to hear it because it gives me a good sentiment of where the community is, where everybody thinks that we are. Just, you can even type a number in the comments down below if you're watching this afterwards. Hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. Which number on this market cycle do you think that we're at? I, unfortunately, probably at the bottom of 11 right here, or 12, probably 12, probably like this area of 12. Okay, let me take my face off again, and not there we go. All right, like somewhere right here. That's where I'm saying we're at. Okay, people were saying, oh, we're in 1 and 2, but it's like, dude, if we're at 2 and we're only at 0.006, we're not getting up to 56 cents. Or maybe we're getting like to 54 cents at the top of the cycle. Okay, I'm thinking like crazy numbers. You guys, I'm not even gonna say them because I think just crazy numbers this bull run. When the SEC goes away, because like I've said many times before, it is our smog at the end of the Hobbit. It's the dragon. That's the last thing that we have to take out before it's all on, right? And I think that goes with most of crypto. Honestly, I think that's most crypto. If you start seeing these things getting peeled away, these SEC court cases, they're just losing them left and right. And you can see how the government is right now with a lot of the stuff that's going on how incompetent a lot of these people are. A lot of people should be fired. This is one of those things where it's like, how is this guy still got a job? He loses cases like twice a week. We talk about them almost daily on the show. How has this guy got a job still? Apparently you don't get fired. You can do whatever you want and never get fired, right? So maybe with a new regime in there, and I care less about politics. Unfortunately, politics and crypto nearly go hand in hand right now until there's actually legislation, because they're like, when somebody's like, when the SEC comes out and it's like, oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, it tanks the market. But when the SEC comes out and gives an ETF, guess what? It pumps the market, right? So unfortunately, politics and crypto go hand in hand for right now. So yeah, I'm excited if we get some new people in there, fire out the old dudes, and get somebody pro crypto in there that we all thought that Gary Gensler was going to be pro crypto, because if you remember, before Gary got in there, he was a teacher. MIT. I think it was at MIT. He was talking about Ethereum. He knew how Ethereum worked. He knew how all these altcoins worked and everything. And then he comes in, we were all excited. Everybody was like, yeah, Gary Gensler, he's cool. He knows everything. And then he's just like, no, you're not crypto, not happening. Right. And so everybody was at first everybody was kind of taken aback. But at this point, we're probably, most of us are just like, dude, get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. We're like the not the bartenders. We're the bouncers. You know, I used to be a bouncer at a bar. I know how it is. We're like, get this guy out of here. That's how I feel right now. Okay. So yeah, I mean, just it would be nice to get somebody new in there. Okay, it doesn't matter which party it is at this point, as long as they get somebody new in there. There's pro crypto, pro, you know, innovation, pro Richard Hart things, right? But once Hex and all of these other cases, because it's not just Hex. If Hex beat it today, the SEC, I don't think that we would just shoot straight up, right? I think that we've got to beat multiple court cases. You know, I think that Uniswap has to beat theirs. I think a lot of these other ones, because there's always going to be this looming legislation that you don't know if they're going to just come in and just stomp on crypto. You know, and DeFi is one of those that you'd never, you know, you always hear of, oh, we love crypto, but it's like, do you love crypto or do you love centralized financed crypto, right? Do you love Coinbase crypto, or do you like, you know, the Coinbase crypto, the cryptos that are on Coinbase, or do you like DeFi, right? Something like Uniswap that you can trade whatever you want. And, yeah, you don't really hear about that. You know, we've heard a little bit from Trump about self-custody and Bitcoin, but who knows? And that goes with both parties, right? Nobody knows until they're actually in there. And unfortunately, they're already in there for the one guy. And usually that hasn't worked out too well for us so far. So, all right, let's get on to the chat. $2.01. Yeah, that'd be nice. I invited Biden to Hex, but he forgot about it. Yeah, it doesn't look like he just remembered too much. Let's go Echo. Yeah, sorry, Echo. The Holy Ghost is talking to me tonight on Deep Game. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry. Okay. The last time we had some weird noise issues, it was when I had an earthquake. Remember the earthquake? That was like the first earthquake that I've ever felt. So, bro, tonight on Woo sounds great. Yeah, better. I need your number so I can call you when you're streaming with terrible audio quality. You would think that a friend would call me at least. Unfortunately, yeah. Sheesh. Let's see. You make your kids. I know. Hey, actually, it's always the kids' fault. Yeah, you gotta blame it on the kids if you can't do that. That's why do you have them, right? You have them to mow the lawn, to take out the trash, to clean up, and to blame them for everything, right? Like when you're at somebody's house and you're just like, oh, sorry, you know, sorry, the kids are getting a little tired, or you don't want to go to somebody's house. Oh, sorry, the kids, they're not feeling well. Right? You use that. Why even have kids at that? Yeah. Hey, blames the kids, strong, independent woman. Yeah. What's the effect called? I think it was just reverb. It was like powered up reverb. It was like all the way on reverb. So sorry about the cave. Me and my wife decided to not have kids. We like it. The kids are taking it hard. How's the no carbs doing? It's doing all right. I'm not really craving them anymore. Sometimes, you know, it's a little bit rough. Not really actually anymore. But you know what really sucks is the not being able to go to the bathroom. Now, I really enjoyed my daily, every morning, getting up, going to the bathroom, you know, doing my business. Now it's like every 3 or 4 days, I'm like, okay, I guess I can go in there. That's about it. Reverb, yeah. Drink a Bud Light and try the girl voice. Yeah, have we won yet? Asking for a friend. I don't think so. I think that we're still on the fight era. All right, we gotta keep fighting, guys. We gotta keep going. Oh, this is there we go. Checks my polls. Team RH. Oh, let's see. Pulsechain also has a foundation, so the money is probably in a charitable remainder trust, probably. Which is crazy. How do they? Ethereum Foundation. Okay, doesn't that sound like a security? I'm not, I don't know if they're associated with it. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure. Did the Ethereum Foundation start with Ethereum, or did they do it like a year after? I don't know. Okay. Make the Hex cult great again. That'd be nice. If you buy 1,000 T-shares and stake for 10 years, it'll cost you $17,000. But you'll make 2.5 million Hex per year that you can mint in 10 years as a dollar. That's 25 million. Damn, nice. That'd be nice. Gerald Salent called Harris winning presidential selection back in May 2022. It's all about women and women's rights. Yeah, for sure. Bitfinesse, that's the kind of info that needs to be shouted out more. T-shares are gold. Very true. Very true. Mt. Gox and ETH, ETF, same day. What a coincidence. Very true. What a coincidence it is. T-shares, get your T-shares. Get your T-shares. We can put on a, I don't know, is this boy or girl? T-shares. I'm spitting. T-shares, get your T-shares here. I don't know if that was a boy or girl voice. Trade my kids for a legit bull run. Get you cheap. You might, if you want to trade your kids, I think Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton take you up on that offer. My kids fart in my face and I must smile. Okay, yeah. Merry Christmas. Okay, what's up, Bitfinesse? Okay, Kamala Harris. This is positive vibes, baby. Hexkin's not affected. True. Oh, everybody's saying 12, 12, 1. Okay, yep, 12, 12, 1. It was about 11, coming out of 12 with help from JD. Yes. What is unburdened by what has been? Yes, what has been unburdened by what has been? Okay, what has been unburdened by what has been? Okay, let's not be unburdened. The hex chart by what has been. The hex chart. Okay, take that one to the grave. Somebody clip that up, post it. That's gonna be my memorable moment when I go out. When I'm 90 years old and I'm going out, I want that to be QR coded on my grave. What has been unburdened? The hex chart cannot be. What is it? I don't even remember. Cannot be unburdened. Jeez, dude, it makes my head freaking blow up every time I hear it. What is unburdened and what has been? There we go. That's what it is. Best place to put a pro-crypto political parasite is pick him as a VP. The most important job in the government is VP. True. $2.01. Yeah, it looks like everybody's going for that. In the Biden administration, no one gets torched. True. That's exactly what's the matter. One of the things where it's like nobody gets fired, right? It's like, dude, the Secret Service person, I'm no sniper, okay? I'm pretty close. As a machine gunner, you learn all the things the sniper does. The only thing that you don't have to do is sit in a little hole for days and not move. But you're supposed to get, the highest points. And you're supposed to make sure all of these roofs are cleared and everything. So it's crazy to me that they let somebody, and that nobody got fired for that. I mean, they resigned now, but it should have been like that day. That should have been like, I'm out, right? He was a teacher at MIT. That's what it was. I invited Biden to Hex, but he forgot about it. Yeah, seems true. What's up, y'all? What's up? True. Feel like legislation is always going to be hanging over our heads. Yeah, that's why I hope that we get people that are good in there, no matter who your candidate is. Just good people that are actually going to take care of crypto. It doesn't always have to be where, we've got something. I just want them to fix DeFi, okay? Not fix it. I want them to legislate DeFi somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but don't kill it. Legislate it all you want. Not that I want that, okay? Everybody's going to say, oh, Hexo loves legislation. He loves the government boot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they're going to do it anyway. So get something good, get some good law in there, and actually have good law, because we don't want bad laws in there to set precedent. And, even Richard says that. So have good laws that make it, and then I think that people actually, once that actually happens, there will be things that are built in crypto that are not just meme coins and copy paste safe moons, right? Or what proof of weak hands, all that nonsense, right? That's all we've seen that's all. Okay, since 2016, since I've been in, I've seen Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Safe Moon clones, Hex, and layer ones. That's it. Okay, memes. That's it. Like 4 or 5 different types. Oh, we've got this thing and a bunch of Ponzi's that people don't understand how Ponzi's work, so they get tricked into them. All right, let's get off. I spam Trump, Vance, and party daily to back RH, DeFi, crypto, and begin the revolution. Okay, I'll call you, but you don't answer. Well, I'm sorry. You call me right after I do this, and usually I go to eat. Johnny. Jeez. Pulse debaters. Now they can sell the steel. Yep. It's a separate entity. ETH Foundation was created after ETH started to fund projects to be built on ETH chain. Okay. I haven't really looked into the ETH Foundation too much. I don't want to find out what kind of World Economic Forum is involved with that thing. Because then I'd probably never buy Ethereum again. It'd be some weird... I mean, if you look at Mr. Vitalik Buterin, he creeps me out already enough. So I don't want to look at him too much, right? I was making the thumbnail today and I was like, legit, like, this guy is an alien or something. Look at it. Just look at his photos for 5 minutes. Telling you. It's a little weird, okay? Uncanny Valley, even. I am burdened to the has-beens. Yes, me too. You just give me a Camel Toe Harris ad by saying that catchphrase. Sorry about that. Yeah, we get it. You like Control C, not Control V. What does that mean? I don't know. Copy pasted. I'm not a big fan. That's why I was a big fan of Hex. It's not actually a Control paste. I get where some people are saying with Pulsechain and PulseX and all these other things, incentive or whatever. But Hex is legit something new, right? And unfortunately, if you used Ethereum back in 2021, it was $5, $6, $1,000 to unstake some of these. And that was only with 2 or 3 year stakes. Just imagine now taking some of these 4, 5, 6 year stakes coming out. And how much they'll be when Ethereum starts to run, right? They're going to be crazy expensive. And not only that, but I saw NFTs back in the biggest one that I thought was funny, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know, is Vaynerchuk. Where has that guy been, by the way? Gary Vaynerchuk. He was trying to get some NFT collection. I don't know, Gary's friends or G friends or V friends or something gay like that. And it was like, he made them and then he was giving them, or, you had to mint them or whatever. And it was costing somebody $16,000 to mint one of the G friends or V friends. $16,000 to get one of these G spot friends from Gary Vaynerchuk. No thanks. And people were like, and he was like, I'm going to get a hold of somebody and we're going to get these fees down. It's like, yeah, okay. We got G-Man. We got the G-Man, Gary V on the proud, the lower the ETH fees, everybody. And so I think Richard just took it on a lot of people just missed that, right? They just wanted to buy a Pulsechain. They thought it was going to come out in a week and then it would be great, right? They missed it. Hopefully we get a crazy bull run again. Pulsechain has not done a bull run yet, right? We're still half of what where we were at when we sacrificed. Actually, I think less than that. So I think that we got a pretty cool bull run when the SEC stuff clears up. Let's see. Not you, Hexo. What is that? Well, I got Gary Gensler on my fridge. Okay. Italic butter and creeps me out too, Robo Hexo. I feel you. He creeps me out, dude. He creeps me out. Just look at some of it. Do we have to look at some of his pictures together? Vitalik. I'm telling you. I don't like to make fun of people. But this guy, it just, something about him. Not that, I think that he's just like otherworldly or something. Out of this world kind of guy. Okay? Not in a bad way. Just alien types. I don't know what they call them. Let's see where we are. 6.3. Nice. And we've talked about this before. By the way, we've talked about this before. And this is a great segue into some of these charts. Here we go. Let's get the chart. Let's get the chart. All right. Loading the chart. All right. Okay, we'll just go to this. Okay, so we'll go to our Paint, actually Adobe Photoshop, and I will show you guys. Again, this is what I think. And we started, where did we start with p-hex? Started what, right here? We'll just say, started here at 0.004. 004. That's too fat. All right. And then we drove up all the way to 0.007. Okay. Now, people are taking profits because they're like, dude, I'm not going to watch this thing go back down to here. I'm going to get my 2x almost, and I'm going to sell. So now it's at 0.0063. And guess what? We're going to sit around here for a little bit, maybe drop a little bit lower, and then not let these guys get back in because they want to get that 2x. You know, go down to like 6, 5, 5.5 or whatever, 5 maybe, and then we go back up. Okay, and then we just keep doing this. That's what I would rather have, something like that than just straight up, because then it gives these guys that bought down here and they're just looking to make the profit on the next downturn, that they're going to get the most, right? And we don't want that. We want these guys that are traders, at least me, the trader boys. I want them out. I want them out. Okay, I just want the people that they're trying to game the system. People that don't stake, screw those dudes, right? They're not even using the how it's supposed to be used. Okay, 004. That we don't want that. We want it to be. This is how I'd rather have it. Get those guys out of here. I mean, I just wanted to do this, okay? That's the only thing I actually want. I don't care at this point. But I'd rather these guys that, you know, they're just, you know, they're sitting liquid. They've been sitting liquid for the last 2 years. I just want them to be, to not be in anymore. I want them to be, to get out, right? They've just been sitting liquid. They've got millions of hex to just dump at any point. And if it goes straight up, like what we just showed, we just go straight up, these guys are going to sell all the entire time. So guess what? It's not just going to do it. So what we need to do is get some of these guys that have liquid staked bags. It's 7 to 90 days. Get them out right here. Then we do this. Get them out right here. Then we do this. Get them out right here, right? Because they don't want to see this again. They don't want to see 0.004 or wherever we went. So it's just my thoughts. I hope that happens. Slow upturn, and then just huge green candles once some of these guys get out. And now one of the things that we do need to talk about is everybody thinking that Richard's gonna pump our bags. Listen, I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's going to. But if you're saying it online and you're going on Twitter and stuff and be like, Richard's going to pump our bags, I can't wait for Richard. You know how stupid that sounds to people that are on the outside? They're like, that dude's not going to pump your bags. Right? And you shouldn't be hoping for it anyways. We should have organic growth that actual people are going to pump our bags. We're going to do as much as we can to get as many people in as we can to help, you know, to get into our ecosystem, right? Into the Pulsechain ecosystem. That's what we should be doing. We shouldn't just be like, oh, Richard, the one guy is going to buy all of our bags. It's okay, guys. He has $1 billion. Now, we want to get people in so they can, you know, get, especially at these low prices, which I know nobody wants to buy at the low prices, okay? I know somebody that was like, oh, they bought it 12 cents because they called me up and were like, get me in, Hexo, get me in. I want to get into the, hey, can you get me into the Pulsechain? I want to get in before the Pulse. Sure, dude, sure. 12 cents he bought in. Obviously, we know where it's at now. You know, talked to him a couple days ago. Oh, when it gets up to 12 cents, I'm just selling. It's like, yeah, okay. No, it couldn't have called that one. You didn't dollar cost average on the way down. I told you to dollar cost average in the money that they put in, But no, they didn't want a dollar cost average in it. They wanted to put it all in at once at 12 cents instead of, doing the right thing, dollar cost averaging in, and then they had to buy at 12 cents, and ever since then they've kind of just been angry that they bought at 12 cents. It's like, dude, noobs, right? Noobs. And I get it. Nobody wants to buy at these lows. I 100% get it. But unfortunately, we should get new people in that are smart and not the guys that are just looking for the 2x, 3x, 4x and they want to get out. They're looking, they see what hex is, right? That's the people that we should be getting in. The people that actually see what hex is, the innovation here, the people that can look past Richard Hart's crazy gimmicky, his get up and everything else, and they can look past him and see how smart he is, see that he put something together and innovated in crypto. Like I said, there's about 6 things in crypto, and one of those things really hasn't been reproduced by anybody else. And people will say, oh, you could stake and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you could stake in many other things. You can't stake with like how hex is, okay? The T-share is crazy innovative, all right? There's stakes, but if you've staked anything else, I can't remember, Tron or something back in the day, because DLive used to pay me out, I would just stake my Tron, and literally you could unstake it whenever you want, because it didn't have you any incentive to actually stake it. And I haven't seen anything like that. So I think that that's pretty innovative. And it's the first thing that I've seen in crypto that has been innovative in, how long has I been in here? 8 years. So yeah, I came into this space with with 5 things and Richard made 1. So there we go. He is still a patron saint. True, very true. Need green candles to help the man. Very true. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Green candles would help. But I just don't think that people online should be like, we're gonna get I can't wait for Richard to pump our bags. Richard might not ever pump your bags. It could possibly that he just is like, nah. You know what I mean? He could just, honestly, Richard could Satoshi himself. We could never hear from him again. Hex would do fine. Hex, I don't know what the price would do, but the technology continues on. I think after a year or two, if the SEC thing went away and everything else, I think that after a year or two, not hearing from Richard, maybe it does do well. I don't know. I don't want to, but like I said, it is innovative. First of its kind. Let's see. Is what Eric Wall pays us. Okay, let's see. Where did you get that t-shirt? I've been thinking about visiting Tennessee and checking out the Smokies. Recommend it. Also, yes, dude. The Smoky Mountains are probably the coolest thing that I have been into in a long time. We drove in it. I didn't realize what it even was when I was there. Or not when I was there, but like when we were driving up into it, because we were going to Dollywood, and we were driving from Atlanta, and we just thought, we just had the drive, and so we just started driving, and I didn't realize we were in the Smoky Mountains until you start seeing the signs, and then it is literally just like the most beautiful place that you've ever been. So yes, check it out. It's very beautiful. Let's see. I've gotten wrecked investing in Hex October 2022. So many shenanigans. Stock split, SEC lawsuit. So annoying. Very true, Cody Polly. Hey, I get it, man. Just imagine. You probably didn't even put you probably put less than 10 grand in. Just thinking about the people that lost millions in the time that you probably lost, whatever. $10,000. I get it, but I get it. Losing sucks. But Cody Polly, name me one crypto that was there back then that you would have invested in that you'd be doing too much better on right now. XRP, you'd be down, right? Cardano, you'd still be down. Doge, you'd still be down. Okay, so everybody's trying to tell you like, oh, you're in Hex, so you're just so wrecked. Which, dude, are we more wrecked than those coins? For sure. But all these coins are still wrecked. None of them have even gotten past the 50% mark from their all-time highs. So all you're seeing right now is a bunch of people hyping up meme coins on Solana and stuff like that. And really, you can go and kind of decipher what they're doing, because you go over there and you see some of these meme coins and they're like, I've got $1 million in freaking whatever this coin is. It's like, oh, cool. You go over there and they got $30,000 of liquidity. So you can't even take the money out. Okay. They're tricking you. People just don't understand this. All right. It's just like market cap. People don't understand how market cap is calculated, and they just think, oh, well, they can't do that because of market cap. It's like, dude, they can do whatever they want. Okay, market cap is literally just a stupid number that is calculated by the circulating supply of coins times the price. So you could have 1 trillion coins and you could sell it to one person, and guess what? And for $1. And guess what? You got $1 trillion market cap. Holy smokes, we did it, boys. Right? Market cap is stupid. And so Cope. We got a Cope. We got Walter Rising. I'm sure Walter is in some of the best coins out there. No matter how down we are, we still earn Hex every day. True. And when it goes back up, guess what? You've been earning. Smoking on Cope dope. All right. There we go. No matter how, let me see. Saw your Corman the other day. He said to say hi. No, you didn't. Did you really see my Corman? I don't know if you're joking or not. If you did, what was his name? What was his name that we called a Corman that sat with me? And where did we sit every single day in Iraq? All right. Oh, no. In our Humvee that we sat on in Iraq, what song did we listen to? All right. There we go. Actually, Hexo, I joined that Hexbot thing and noticed how many damn people stake for like 50 to 100 days. LOL. Exactly, dude. Yeah. It's pretty funny, right? There's people, it's like 10 million, 50 million staked for 90 days. Those people, when they are out, though, Crypto Khalil, that is a big sign of when you hardly see any of those people in there anymore. That's, I think, that we're going to start really pumping. I am not your carpet ride. I am the sky. Okay. All right. Let's see. PTSD got Robo Hexo using Xbox controllers for phone. Thank you for your service. Yeah. If you were a philanthropic millionaire / billionaire, starting a crypto is the easiest way to use your funds to great effect. True. Gosh dang, my nose. Let's see. Green candles help. Yeah, green candles will help. I guarantee that. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. I think that everybody's down. And look at 3 weeks ago. Okay. If you look at 3 weeks ago, everybody was down in the dumps. We had a little bit of resurgence. People were excited, and guess what? We went up in price, and the markets are just swaying back and forth right now. I'm guessing most people that are still here today got in from, and I'm saying most, I'm not saying all, but in between 5 cents and 15 cents. And I might be wrong on that, but that's just kind of where I've talked to a lot of people. And so I think that once we pass the 15 cents mark, most people that are still here will be in profit. And I think that people will be very excited. Altcoin Daily is liberal. Yeah, I know, Young Kim. Yo, Finesse, what's up with the 401? I just came to the stream. I am now a Hexagon without any Bitcoins now. All in my RH coins, baby. True DeFi. Round trip, most of my bag. Well, that happens too. I did the same thing. Cody Polly, by the way, I sold all of my Bitcoin for Hex when it first came out. The day that it came out. And guess what? It went down 90 something % in like the first couple of days. Okay. I can't remember exactly what the price was, but it went down a lot. And guess what? I held it, and I held it for however long, and it went back up. All right. And I staked it, and I'm earning more Hex on top of that. And, when the price goes back up, I'm glad that I staked, right? I wasn't planning on selling it anywhere. Were you planning on selling? Maybe you were. I don't know. But for me, it was like, this is my long-term play, right? And by the way, everybody, if you didn't know, you're only supposed to invest the money that you can't afford to lose. Something like that. Right? No, you can't. You're only supposed to invest the money that you can afford to lose, right? I don't know if I said can't or can. I caught myself. Right? You're able to lose it. If Hex goes to zero today, I hope that everybody out there, it didn't take credit cards out, didn't take their home loan. The guy that sold his home and everything, I don't know if he's angry or whatever, but do I think that that's a good idea? Probably not, right? If you're taking hundreds of thousands of dollars, especially at a top of everybody kind of knew it was the top, or at least getting close. We thought maybe $1, but he was like 40 cents. And we are all thinking, hey, maybe it goes to $1. At 40 cents, you put in $100,000 from your family's home, right? Nobody like piped up and was like, we could be, a 2x is all you're going to get on that 100,000. Maybe you want to, slow down on that. Like, did anybody think that it was going to go to past $1? We were all hoping, right? But I don't know. So, but even then, you're going to get a 5x on $100,000. Maybe just wait for the pullback. These people that, you got to help your onboards too, right? You can't just be like throwing them to the wolves like, oh, this is it. You got to tell them about dollar cost averaging. I do, every single one of them. Like, I'm like, dude, if you got 10 grand, put $1,000 in for the next 12 months or 10 months, right? And they'll be like, well, I just want to buy it right now and not even think about it. It's like, dude, you trust me, in 10 months, you'll be happier. And anybody says, oh, I don't do that. That's exactly what I did with Hex. When Hex first came out, I put 50% of my bags the first day, all of my 50% of my ETH. And the second day I put 25%. And then after that, the 25% that I had left, I dollar cost averaged it in for the next 100 days. Okay. So I did do that. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way for the first 2 days. And I wish I wouldn't have done that, but still. Let's see. RG3 was actually selling at 40 cents for his new house and told his friends to go all in. Then, well, I don't know about that. I know that there's lots of speculation, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see. I heard Hexagons have huge wings. Is this true? Yeah. There's actually, I have a friend, a Chinese friend named Wing. Sometimes I don't know if I'm a genius for investing in Hex or both are. Yeah, I'm the same. Maybe we're just on a spectrum, right? It's just on a spectrum. I swiped up on RH because he talking in my Bitcoin ruin environment, but I found my place. Hex go, well, I'm glad you found your place. By DCA, do you mean Daily Coffee Adventure? Yes, Daily Coffee Adventure, enemas. Thanks for the show, Hexo. Next real bull market should be lit. I haven't sold a coin in years. Farm's still going strong. I've got still. Hey, if you got your ticket to the moon, that's great. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is the thing. It is what it is, right? We're here. I know it sounds like copium. We're on a high on copium right now. But honestly, they just kind of, all the people are getting angry and all the people getting mad. It's like, dude, just, everything else is not doing that well anyway, right? Cardano, it's still 80% down, right? I tried to tell everybody this the other day. Guess what? Cardano has only in its lifetime done a 1,700x, okay? That's the highest it's ever done, 1,700x. And it's been around for what, 3 or 4 years? It's older than Hex. And guess what? It's only done 1,700x. And today it is down 80 something percent from its all-time high. Okay? That is, which is whatever. I'm not trying to hate on Cardano. But when people are like, oh, Hex is ruined, it's wrecked, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, even Cardano, Doge is down. I think it's at like 14 cents now, all the way up from like 75 cents where Doge hit its top. XRP, $3. It's at like 46 cents right now. These things are not up. Okay. Everybody trying to tell you that their coin is doing better. They got into some meme coin, illiquid meme coin that they probably are sitting on, and they're going to be sitting on it and then they're going to be wrecked. Okay. These people that try to show you, oh, I got $1 million who's seen the guy that is like showing you his phone and he's showing you like, what's the app? Who's like, dude, look how much I got I got $1 bajillion. It's like, whoa, dude, you should probably take some profit. No, man, this thing's going to the moon. Look at here. It's got $45,000 of liquidity. What? I don't even know what that means, but it's got to be good, right? You're like, you are wrecked, my friend. You're done for. Hex is king. True. Thanks for that. Okay. So just be aware of that. You know, not everything is all shiny around us, right? There's going to be lots of people that get wrecked in this bull market. And I think that we are fast approaching it. Unfortunately, I think that we've got to defeat the SEC before that happens. So soon enough, I think that, in October, I don't think that we're going to get, everybody's hoping October 4th or 8th or 12th or whatever it is that we're going to get, this thing's going to be in the bag. I think that it continues on after that. I think that 2025... probably mid 2025 is when we start getting a result on it, right? Unless something else happens, unless it gets dismissed or whatever. But I just don't see him dismissing it, unfortunately. I think that Richard put a target on his back. I think that Richard wants to fight this. I think that Richard wants to fight the SEC because he doesn't like... He's putting his money where his mouth is. You have to give him that, right? Nobody wants to give him... He's hiring lawyers to set precedent in a country that he doesn't even live in, and he's doing us a favor because all of our bags would be wrecked. He could literally just walk away and just never talk to us again. He could have just been like, dude, I'm out. Wherever he lives, he could have just been like, dude, I'm out, and just hid for the rest of his life. But I don't think he wants to do that. I think that he cares. I think that's why he made Pulsechain. So yeah, that was me. I had a ridiculous number at 50 cents. My dumb ass should have taken some profits. Me too. Whenever I see how much money I made from hex screenshots this time, I'm selling. Yeah. Good idea. Blippy DCA worked like a charm. Oh, I'm sure it did. Fight. Yes, we gotta fight, guys. That is true. It's a good slogan. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. You guys, take care. I think that, it's just a matter of time. I know we're on cope today, but Altcoin Daily just said Kamala is considering Bitcoin conference. Well, good. Like I said, it's only beneficial for us. I want them to fight over our votes. Okay. I want them to fight over the crypto votes. I don't as long, like I said, well, I don't know. Yeah. I just don't trust the party that's in there currently that they're going to just change when the new, we're going to change the next time. We promise. It's like, dude, just change it right now. If you're going to change it next time, just change it right now. If you're not, then just don't act like you're going to, right? Am I right? Or am I in the wrong? I don't know. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm like, just change it right now. It can't be that hard. Fire Gary Gensler and take off all of those, choke point 2.0, some of the SEC hearings against Coinbase and I think Gemini and stuff. So yeah, get them out of here. Drink water, probably a good idea. Kamala's all kind of stupid. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you guys take care. I will see you guys here on Thursday. Hopefully we get some pumpage, green candles. Those are things that save us.